Hey guys, it's Chelsea from LBC Party of 5 and giving you another Wives Tale update. We just got back. I had a good day in the city, a little date. We actually just went for our Chris's second consult for top surgery, which was very informative and made it very hard to make the decision on who to go with, but you'll catch up on that in another video. But I did want to get on because on the way back from it, we had to make the decision because we had to schedule dates. Had to make the decision on one, who we were going to go with, and then that also, you know, fluctuated the dates that would be available for surgery. Now, normally I'm very organized. I'm the go-to between the two of us when it comes to scheduling dates and, you know, just like keeping us organized, keeping up with everything. But I don't know what it is about this specific surgery or this specific period in the transition that, I don't know, I feel like it's hard to like keep up. It's very hard to keep up. It's very overwhelming. But that's mostly attributed to the fact that there's so many things that are up in the air, and date-wise with other opportunities and other things that we have in line to do. But it's just been very overwhelming, and I'm kind of in my feelings a little bit about it, and I don't really know why. So I figured I'm in the moment, so let me just try to talk it out, and maybe I'll answer my own question by talking it through with you guys. And I'm sorry, this is a new camera that we're working with, so if I'm looking at the wrong thing, I'm hoping it comes out right. So yeah, basically, I don't know if it's anxiety or if it's, because everything does also seem like it's moving very fast. Like, we were not expecting this at all, for it to be moving this quickly, but it is. And I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of losing it. Because I'm used to being on top of things, and in this case I feel like I'm not. And at the same time, like, Chris is expecting me to perform like I normally perform, and the fact that we're getting like conflicting information, and I don't know, it's just getting harder and harder for me to keep track of, especially when it's conflicting with, okay, let me be a little bit more specific because I feel like I'm rambling. But the things that it's conflicting with, we have a few upcoming trips that we're supposed to take together. We plan on going to Washington for Pride this year, for the National Pride March. There's a few other things that I can't mention because it's a surprise, and y'all have to keep following to find out what it is later. But there's a few dates that are coming up with other projects that we're working on, and most of those things are like, they're things that benefit the both of us, but they're things that I categorize as things that I set up to do. It's something that, you know, I want to do for myself, and obviously I'm including Chris in that as well. So when I put it to you like that, the way I'm feeling when it comes to the dates for Chris's top surgery, we walked away from it and I got the impression, the feeling, because that's what was being said and coming out of Chris's mouth, that basically the transition is what's more important, and if anything else gets dropped, it's going to be something that I want to do. So I'm a little bit in my feelings about it because I'm using a lot of time to help Chris in this transition, and I'm not complaining about using the time for that purpose because I want to be there for him. But at the same time, my goals, my attributions, the things that I want to do are also as equally valid. So I felt like Chris should have been a little bit more empathetic with helping me try to sort this out, instead of just saying, well, if you mess that up and you overbook something, then you're just gonna have to cancel it. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, to me, that wasn't the best way that you can react to that, especially since this was so unexpected. Like, this isn't we were going into this process with the top surgery thinking that we're just going to find the doctor that we want, the surgeon that we want to go with, not actually setting the dates so soon. It went from just testing out the surgeons to, okay, well, I think I really want to do this. Let's just do this before my birthday, to, which is in August for Chris, to, oh, I want to do this now. You know, so so yeah, I'm in my feelings a little bit about it. I don't know if it's anxiety. I don't want to, like, I kind of feel like Chris is trying to make me feel like I'm being selfish if I want to keep something on that I want to do, or if I want to change schedules around to try to fit everything. Like, I feel like he's taking it as if I'm being selfish, but I know I'm not. Why can't I, you know, make it where everything fits, even though it might be a little tight? What's wrong with that? But it's like, I don't know. And I'm sure we did have a conversation about this on the way home and left it at, you know, we're going to try to fit as much as we can in. We're not going to move anything on either of our sides. We're just going to try to make it as easy as possible and as smoothly as possible by just scheduling things and just being on the same page. So our way of fixing that, I guess, in the future, we're both going to have to be organized. It's not going to just be me that has to keep track of all the dates. Chris is going to have to do that too. So that's going to be the next thing. We're trying to get organized together, so then we're ensured that we are on the same page, because it does get hectic and it gets overwhelming to keep up with all this stuff, on top of the regular emotions, you know, that change and come along with this. Keeping everything on track, especially with kids that have their own schedules, can be very challenging. So I guess I don't want to call this a rant. This is just what my feelings were on the ride back. It ultimately was a really good day. We had a good time together. It was supposed to be rainy and nasty all day, and it was only rainy for a little bit and then beautiful while we were actually walking around in the city. So that was nice to have a little date with my hubby. So yeah, I just wanted to get on, and that did help me talking to you guys about it, because I think that is what we're going to do to try to fix it going forward, just both having us be on the same page, so then all the pressure doesn't feel like it's on me to keep everybody on schedule. So I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for all of our subbies so far. I'm sure I said this in another video, but we made it to our 1,000, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for your support throughout this transition for the both of us. We really do appreciate it, and it means so much to us. So again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.